out here at 2. Is that the suggestion, 2 credit cards as a max?
Ideally, you probably should just have one card and funnel all your expenses through it because, as you said in the introduction, the risk with credit is that you have all kinds of cards and then you lose track of how much you're spending. Now, in the U.S., the average number is 6 cards per household, and we know what happened to them in terms of the debt situation. So I think the ideal number is 1, so you can have a much better handle on how much you're spending.
Preet?
I'll stick with 2 for the reasons that I mentioned before, in case you have fraud. And like Amanda's suggestion, having a low limit card for online use and 1 for other uses. But again, mine, I just have 1 rewards card that I funnel everything through, and the other one is just for peace of mind.
Amanda?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's obviously super individual. If they're low fees or no fees, you can decide how many you want. What you don't want to be doing, which too many people do, is use a card to pay off a card. If you ever find yourself doing that, the alarm should go off and you're in deep trouble. And that's where you cut them up or put them in the freezer or whatever you need to do to stop using them. You're in way over your head.
Jim?
I like to have 2 because every now and then you have a situation where the Interac is down or whatever, and instead of putting out your hat on the street to help you pay for that restaurant bill, you've got another one you can pull out. So again, as a backup, I have 1 from each company, and you shouldn't have more than 2.
All right. We all know there was a decision from the Competition Tribunal today that has an impact on credit cards. Basically, there's going to be no change. I don't want to talk about the particulars of it. We've reported on it. But what I do want to talk about is what that decision and the process that led to it told us about the credit card industry. Patty?
I think it says they have an awful lot of power, Peter, particularly